Welcome to the Lodestar podcast, your guide to self-help and personal growth. Join hosts Jim McCann, a business leader and philanthropist, and Dr. George S. Everly Jr., a leading psychologist, as they distill top self-help advice into practical insights. Discover the tools you need to achieve your goals and lead a successful, happy life. Welcome to your journey with the Lodestar podcast.
In Lodestar, George, we try to look at the essence of everything that went into the self-help books that we've all read, appreciated.
The idea of wanting to be a better person, I think, goes all through human history, at least written human history. If you want to go back to what probably are the first self-help books, maybe.
Bible?
Thank you. Yeah, the religious scriptures, not just the Christian Bible, but other scriptures as well. And then we go and we think through history. We take a look at ancient Greece and the Iliad and the Odyssey.
So we tried to create the Cliff Notes version of each of those, what we identified as 10 tenets of personal development, of growth, of being the best person you could.
And it seems overly simplistic, doesn't it, to say we've distilled it down to 10. And there are many variations on these themes, but there are 10 core things that if people could just implement half of them, they would be a different person.
Can we train our brains, George? I think that you've changed your brain. You said every experience we have is changing our brain, and every thought we have is changing our brain.
Clearly, every time you think something, Jim, every time you do something, you're training your brain to be better at it.
Yes.
But the good news is that you're talking about neuroplasticity, and that's the concept that every time you think something, every time you do something, your brain changes because of it. So do you want to be the best worrier around, or do you want to be the best optimist around?
That's a wrap on this episode of the Lodestar podcast. We hope it sparked new insights for your personal growth. Now, take the principles you've learned and act on them. Share your thoughts with us using #LodestarBook. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, every step forward is a step toward a better you. See you next time on the Lodestar podcast.